denizens of the night, and welcome to Fangs After Dark. Tonight, I'll be talking with you guys about an awesome project that I am involved with and wanted to promote in a quick video here. Many of us in the World of Darkness space and the tabletop RPG space in general are probably very well aware of the online trajectory the industry of ours is taking. While I personally love in-person games with people role-playing face-to-face, picking up actual dice, throwing them down, all that good, lovely friend banter and everything, our busy lives, locations, preferences, etc. tend to become obstacles for many of us when it comes to being able to play our ST games in person. Many of us have actually adapted to getting our tabletop RPG fixes online. Some of us partake in watching or listening to masterful actual plays such as LA by Night, New York by Night, VoivodeMekhets Thicker Than Water session recordings, Gentleman Gamer session recaps, Lore by Night's Chronicle journals, or one of my personal favorites, Magi RPG's Ancestral Blood series. And some of us choose to give patronage to online STs, paying for their ST services so they run games for us to be able to play with people. A lot of us, I would dare say, do both, guilty as charged. And what I want to promote here is an online role-playing experience project that is being put out by VoivodeMekhets, Our World of Darkness Discord server. If you are familiar with Mekhet, you'll know that he has been running this thicker than water World of Darkness setting for 10 plus years with his in real life group. Session recordings of that game can actually be found on his channel. And you'll also know that he has been offering paid ST services on his Patreon for quite a while. As a matter of fact, the very first video I uploaded to my channel was a paid game by VoivodeMekhets that he put on for me. And what he has done is essentially combine these two things together to be able to offer something really unique and really cool for the World of Darkness community as a whole. He has started the Our Server of Darkness Discord server exclusively for patrons to have games run for them by Mekhet and his ST team. I know that there are plenty of horror stories out there regarding Discord roleplay servers, play-by-post chat bloat, power gaming trolls, insufficient ST staff, and overabundance of bad actors all around poisoning the well, and all that fun stuff, but I can assure you that this is anything but that. So you might be wondering how this is all going to work. Well, if you've been on Discord channels before that are dedicated to role-playing, you're going to be a little bit familiar with the format that a lot of these Discord servers use, where you'll have a bunch of chat rooms for different locations, different topics, etc. That's a given. Play-by-post is going to be a part of this, but it's not going to be the main focus. The play-by-post really is more of a background aspect to this project where players can get to know each other, characters can get to know each other, and it's really just going to be a lot of soft RPing with no die rolling or anything big going on. The real moving and shaking of the story, the big decisions, the big stuff, the rolling, all of that is going to be taking place on live sessions on the server. How do you get in on the live sessions is pretty easy. All you have to do is go to VoivodeMekhets' Patreon, and through his Patreon you can subscribe to one of the many tiers that he has available. These tiers represent different game sessions that you are allotted a month that you can participate in, all the way from 1 session a month to 8 sessions a month. The sessions themselves are actually scheduled by the ST staff, and then the players themselves will decide which session they want to be a part of, which events they want to be a part of, or if there's like an ongoing storyline that's happening that they've been a part of, they'll sign up for that. And these sessions can be picked by players at their leisure that fits their schedule, so it's really convenient for the STs and the players. So you don't have to worry so much about scheduling. You just kind of play when you can, and we definitely endeavor to make sure that people get their sessions in that they've paid for 100%. How do the game sessions work? How do these live sessions work? They're going to be through the voice chat. So all you really need is a device that connects through to Discord's voice chat, and you can play. you don't need any actual physical dice. As fun as that is, the Discord itself is going to have a built-in dice rolling app that we will use for the game session. So everything you need is going to be right there. Aside from maybe the World of Darkness books that you might need at your perusal for your own purposes. But if you are a fresh fledgling that found this project and you want to join in and you want to play and get to know people, don't worry, we got you covered. As long as you are a patron, you're going to get your games in, guaranteed. So you might be wondering how the story itself is going to work. How is this all going to tie together with everybody playing together? Well, the players are going to be taking on the role of a kindred, Garu, or hunter, or other supernatural creatures as time allows, in the greater Portland, Oregon area, dealing with all sorts of storylines and events with Mekhets' thicker-than-water story as a foundation. Some stories will have a more narrow, closed focus, while others will be more widespread with consequences to match. A veritable guided sandbox, if you will. So the story itself is pretty much just going to be very player-driven, with a lot of different things happening sprinkled out between VoivodeMekhets and the other storytellers to make things interesting. Another fun bonus fact is the in real-life players that VoivodeMekhets has been playing his thicker-than-water story with are actually on the server as well, and they will pop into sessions from time to time. So if you're really into the thicker-than-water story and are familiar with these veteran players and their characters, you'll get to see those guys in action fairly often, actually. You might be asking why I'm promoting this sort of project. I'm not the one who's fronting it. I'm not the one who's putting it out there. Well, the reason is, you probably already guessed, is that VoivodeMekhets has actually graciously given me the opportunity to be a part of his ST staff to run games for everybody. And I think that's a pretty awesome opportunity. I'm pretty excited that I get to share my stories, ideas, and SD style with the wider community. And I'm not the only ST on the team, obviously. This project has actually springboarded a couple months ago, so it's been ongoing, and it's been growing exponentially since it started. So as something grows, the team has to grow also. So on top of VoivodeMekhets and myself, we also have SilentComedy, which, if you are familiar with VoivodeMekhets, you'll know who Silent is. He's the co-host of the Tapping the Vein series, and he is the resident werewolf expert for the server. And we also have ST Whispers, who is a valued member of the our World of Darkness community that is also on the team to run games for folks. So I thought it prudent to put out this video to help promote this project, since I'm a part of it, and I think it's a great opportunity overall for anyone looking for new avenues that are interested in playing these games with great people. I know online can feel off-putting to some. It might feel impersonal and things of that nature. Trust me, the majority of my role-playing experience has been with my real-life friends as well, through around the table or LARPing or what have you. So I was also a bit apprehensive dipping into this kind of territory myself, but I decided that it would be a good opportunity to take the plunge, and I have so far thoroughly enjoyed it very, very much. And all I have to say is that I hope that you guys take the plunge too, because not only will you be getting a chance to play awesome games with awesome people, you'll also be supporting not just one, but a slew of individuals that are working hard to put this project out there for people and to make it a continuing success. So links to everything are going to be in the description below, and I really hope to see you guys on the server. And remember, nothing good ever happens after dark.